What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another achievement guide. Today we're going to be focusing on Tony and Clyde. This game is published and developed by DCF Studios. You may recognize their name. They published and developed another game that has easy achievements called Cruise Brothers. I highly recommend it. The cool thing about this developer is they have been supporting achievement season, meaning that they have been adding additional 1000 gamer score updates every 6 months. As of right now, their other game Cruise Brothers has 3000 G. Now, for Tony and Clyde, this game is going to be releasing on October 20th. It's an easy 1000 gamer score in 5 to 10 minutes. Not only that, but you can expect them to add additional 1000 gamer score updates as time moves on. Again, about every 6 months or so. Typically, this happens in the summer or in the winter, basically after the first of the year. So let's go ahead and dive into it. The game has 11 achievements. None of them are related to level progression. Now, right when you start off the game, you can get an achievement for emptying your clip without getting any kills. So simply just, shoot your whole clip, reload, and you're going to get an achievement called Newbie for emptying your clip or magazine without performing a kill. We have achievements related to killing enemies. We need to kill up to 30 enemies, as we have achievements related to killing 5 enemies, 10 enemies, 20 enemies, 25, and then finally 30 enemies. On top of that, we have 2 achievements related to dying. We get an achievement after dying 5 times and then 10 times. We also have some achievements related to dodging or rolling. To do that, you want to press LB, and you simply just want to spam this until you get the achievement for rolling or dodging 10 times and then finally 20 times. Now, if you happen to die, it's no big deal. I died a few times, and a matter of fact, we have achievements related to dying, as I just mentioned. So you need to die at least 10 times to get your achievement called You're Not Going to Valhalla, worth 100 gamer score. So really no big deal if you die, guys. Now, in terms of how to play the game, first thing you want to know is click in the left thumbstick to sprint. Otherwise, you're going to walk really slow. Aside from that, my main strategy was simply spamming the dodge button and the shoot button at the same time. So just keep spamming LB to dodge. As long as you keep rolling and dodging, you're not going to take any damage. So just shoot and dodge at the same time, and it should be easy to make your way far enough into this game where you can find and interact with the wall mural. Now, I'm almost to this mural right here, and once you get to the mural, there's going to be a lot of enemies, and you just want to make sure that you get far enough to where you get your first checkpoint. Luckily, there's a checkpoint pretty much right before the mural, so if you do happen to die right before it, and if you don't have your achievement for dying 10 times, you can also just keep dying and it spawns you like right in front of enemies, so it makes it real easy. Now, in that run, unfortunately, I didn't get far enough to trigger that checkpoint, but again, it's no big deal if you die because we need to rack up kills because we need that achievement for getting 30 kills. We also need to rack up deaths. We need to die a total of 10 times in effort to get those achievements. And we also need to get the achievement for rolling or dodging 20 times. So all of these are cumulative over multiple runs, so it's really no big deal if you die. And the more that you play through it or the more that you die, the better that you're going to get at the game and the more familiar that you're going to get with the different areas and making your way through the first level. So really just focus on dodging and shooting enemies, and you'll definitely be able to make your way far enough to be able to interact with this wall mural and get your final achievement. Now, eventually you're going to get to this warehouse area, and once you get inside of the warehouse, there's going to be a ton of enemies on your right hand side. So get ready to start shooting towards the right, and just make sure that you just keep spamming that dodge button so that you can roll and that you aren't taking damage, because if you don't dodge or roll in this game, you're not going to make it very far. Now, the other thing you want to keep an eye out is for vehicles, motorcycles, and explosive barrels, as if these get shot by bullets, they will explode and they do deal a ton of damage, and you can easily die if you're close to one when it blows up. As you can see, my achievement just triggered for killing 30 NPCs/enemies, and that's about all I need to do in terms of killing enemies. Now, we're running up here on the checkpoint that I mentioned earlier. Right after the checkpoint, we can find that wall mural just a little bit to the right hand side. We can already see it right here. There we go, checkpoint. Now you can attempt to kill all of these guys. I did, and then personally this last one ended up killing me. However, we get that checkpoint right there. So right when you spawn, just make sure that you kill the guys, and then we can go into this room right here, and all you got to do is stand in front of the mural. There we go. Sons of the Subversion, worth 100 gamer score for reading the Wall of Fame about the gang. Now at this point I only had one achievement left, and that was for dying 10 times. So all I had to do was go out here, and I believe I just needed to die 2 more times. So you can easily just go die out here, and if you happen to need to die more than that, you're going to end up spawning right in front of 3 enemies in the room, and you can simply just leave the controller alone, let them shoot you. It's going to respawn you back, and they're going to shoot you again, and you're just going to let this process happen until you trigger your final achievement for dying 10 times. After that, personally, I had my full 1000 G out of my full 1000 G. As always, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 16 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including Tim G84, AOJ, Kegger101, Kana25, Michael Banksa, and Purple Rain 6. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.